Hello, hello. Today we're going to be packing my makeup bag for my trip to Costa Rica. I got this bag from Ulta about a year ago, and it's a blessing and a curse because it's huge and has lots of space, but it's also the reason why I pack 10 pounds of makeup with me. There's this pouch on the side. I use it for some larger things or just miscellaneous stuff. And then there's this clip-in pouch right here. That's what I use for my brushes and just clips in with magnets. And on the other side, there's a small pouch for I use it for chapstick or some smaller things. Then there's this deep section here, and there's two inserts that go inside, just like that. And now I'm bored of this. Let's get into the actual makeup stuff. Also, I'm sorry for the lighting. I moved and have better lighting now, I promise. This is a brush roll that I picked up from TJ Maxx, and I'm not bringing all of these brushes. I'm just gonna pick a few out of here. So the first brush that I'm going in for here is this flat brush. This is the one that I use for my primer. I find that it works really well for that. The next brush that I'm going in for is this fluffier brush. I used to use this for my powder, but I actually have a bigger, fluffier brush that I use now. And for some reason, I thought this brush was good for my bronzer, but it's not at all. So I use that bigger, fluffier one for my bronzer now. I'm also bringing this little pencil brush. I think that's what it's called. I use this for the outer corner of my eyeshadow. And into the case they go. Easy peasy, just slide them through the loops and then snap that into the case. Let's get into what I'm actually bringing. So I am bringing along these Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencils. I have the shades 2.5 and 3. I'm also bringing along this ColourPop palette. It has everything that I need to create an eye look. It has the basic colors plus some nice glitter shades and shimmer shades to create some nicer looks. So here's one of many foundations. This is Pretty Fresh from ColourPop. I'm not sure why I picked this up. I definitely didn't need it, but I ended up liking it. This is an under eye brightener from Tula, and I'm also bringing this sponge from Eco Tools. And my tried and true foundation and concealer. This is the Too Faced Born This Way, and I picked up the shade Warm Beige. I'm usually light beige. So here are some of those concealers that I'm bringing. I have my light beige and my warm beige. I think here I'm actually trying to tell you that the sand is too dark for me, so I'm not bringing that. And I'm also going to be packing my foundations. So I have light beige and warm beige that I am shoving in there. Here is that Pretty Fresh foundation. This is totally starting to go overboard, along with a Pretty Fresh concealer that I didn't show you before. Get that packed up and put away. I don't think I can fit anything else in there. Next, I'm packing up my Anastasia loose powder. This is in the shade Banana, and I'm obsessed with this powder. Also packing up my Eco Tool sponge and my NARS bronzer. This is in the shade Laguna. I just picked up one of those cute little trial packs, and this one actually has a mirror, which I was impressed with. Also packing up my ColourPop highlighter. This is in the shade Lunch Money. I love this shade. And some makeup wipes. I just picked up these single-use packs. I found them to be a little bit easier to pack up. I'm also bringing along this Dermalogica microfoliant. I use this to cleanse every 2 or 3 days along with a regular cleanser. And we'll get this packed up next to our foundations and concealers. We'll move on to this little pouch next to those. I'm going to pack up this compact mirror along with a chapstick. I like to just have that handy when I'm doing my makeup so I can apply it and I know it's right there. I'm also packing up this little trial size of this Brazilian Bum Bum cream. I'm obsessed. I notice a huge difference every time I use this. And in this pouch, I'm also going to pack my Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. It's not focusing, but I love this stuff. And I can't fit anything else in here, so we're going to close this up and flip this over. Here you'll see all of the brushes that I'm bringing, so all of my face brushes and eyeshadow brushes, just the usual eyeshadow brushes that you would think of. And in this pouch over here, I'm going to pack my moisturizer and my cleanser. The next thing that I'm going to pack is my Benefit Roller Lash. I love these little trial sizes because I don't really wear mascara that often, so it ends up going bad usually. And I'm packing this pair of tweezers because you never know when you're going to need them. And I have this P. Louise eyeshadow base. I've never used this before. I've always just gone in with concealer or sometimes just nothing at all. So I'm curious, let me know in the comments down below what you guys prefer to use when you're applying eyeshadow. We also need to talk about this Tula under eye brightening stick. It has this awesome cooling effect that helps to depuff and freshen up your under eyes. It's amazing. And we did it. We are finally done. Thank you so much for coming along on this journey with me. If you like this video, make sure that you hit that subscribe button for some more Costa Rica content, and I'll see you in the next one.